Hello, I'm Aaron Beck. I am a glassmaker here at the National Glass Centre. Today I'm going to be giving you a quick behind the scenes tour of our cold shop, which is just as important as the hot shop. It's where we finish all of our glass pieces off, polishing them down, so they can go into the shop ready for you to buy as a member of the public. So if you'd like to follow me, I'll give you a quick tour around the cold shop right now. So this is our National Glass Centre cold shop. We also have a cold shop for the students just down the hallway as well, but today we're going to be focusing on in here. So the first thing that I'll show you is the main thing that we use for everything. We have a flatbed, which is what we use for flattening down all of our glass tools. Now right here, we have one of our magnetic flatbeds, so we'll just put one of the pads on, and it just sticks nicely in place. Now this rotates at quite a high speed. We put some water coming out of there as well, and then we'll just flatten down a piece just by pushing it backwards and forwards across the surface as the wheel rotates, and that will take off a load of material at the bottom, make sure everything sits nice and flat. From that stage there, we will then go on to hand grits. So we have a various arrangement of different grits, ranging from 80 all the way up to 600, which might not mean anything to you, but it's just the fineness of the grit that we use. We use a coarser grit to take off material, and a lighter grit to polish everything up. So we take it to a 600 from there. We just put some of that out onto a glass table, pour some water over the top, and then we'll just push the glass piece in a figure 8 pattern to make sure everything gets a nice even flatness and polish. From there, we will then take it up to our polishing wheels. We have two. We have a pullers wheel, which is mainly for putting the basics polish in. And then we also have a felt wheel, which we use a special compound called cerium on, and that will put everything up to a nice high quality shine. So these rotate forwards or backwards, depending on which way you want them. And we just hold the glass up against the wheels, just like so, just to polish everything down. Once it's polished, we will then use an engraving tool, which is called a Dremel, which we don't have in the cold shop, unfortunately, just to sign the base with National Glass Centre, and then it's ready to go through into the shop. We also have some various other equipment in here for other methods of glass cutting and cold working. We have a big diamond drill right here if you want to put a hole into something. We also have some diamond saws right here, which we use for cutting all of the glass. Now these are just big cutting wheels which have got diamonds on the blades, which will cut through the layers of glass when they're being soaked with water. And right here, we have a disassembled reciprolat, which is also what we use for polishing up glass. Now you can just sit a big block of glass on there, and it rotates by itself and polishes everything up. It saves you a lot of time and effort if it's a big piece. What else is there? We have our linishers over here. Now this is what we use if we want to round something off. Say we've got either a sand cast or a paperweight. We can use the linisher belt to flatten down the sides. These rotate, you spray water on them just to stop the glass from getting too hot. You just hold it up, work it almost like a belt sander. We also have various other polishing wheels in here. We have a brush polish, which we use if we want to leave stuff matte and not shiny. We just use some pumice on base and just have that rotating, and that will just polish everything up nicely for us. And we also have what's known as a punty wheel, which is a diamond disc, which you can use to get into very fine edges to get rid of your punty. So that is the end of our tour in the cold shop. Hope you can come down to the National Glass Centre in the future. Thank you.